Howdy, howdy, Chris here. We're back in the garage today and we're working on this Chevy pickup truck. This truck took a hit right here on the fender. We got a good sized dent that we're going to be repairing today. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to hook our tower up. We're going to hook up a ratchet strap to here, and I've got this tool. Let me show you. So basically this is what we're going to use, and we'll put a tab on here and this slides over that tab, and then we'll do a pull on this. I'll start tapping down these crowns because it's got a little bit of a crown right here up in this section. We'll tap those down as we pull this out. We can look in here and we can see that this edge is just slightly pushed in. Nothing's bent here, so that's good. Okay, so we'll put that right here. I'm gonna let it sit for about a minute depending on the glue. Let's put some tension on it anyway. A lot of this came out right here, so we're going to put another one in this section right here. Because we got this dent right here. Really, to do some glue pulling, all you really need is some of these good tabs. These are Kiko tabs. They're not super expensive, but they're a high quality tool. Some glue and then a slide hammer like this, and you can get these pretty inexpensive. And you can do some of this glue pulling at home. Okay, we got some tension on there now. So we've got a low in here still. I don't want to pull this, over pull this right now, but I want to knock down the highs around it, or the crowns around it. So I'm just going to do a tug right there. I'm putting tension on this slide hammer and I'm going to tap down these crowns. Okay, I'm going to stop there for right now because it looks like it's out far enough. I want to hammer out this edge right here. All right, see now? That's pretty straight now. Let's pull out this dent now. I'm just going to slide hammer this. So it's coming along and it's looking pretty decent. We got a big low right here. We're going to pull that out again. Got a little bit of a low here. And then we'll need to fine tune the rest of this. All right, I want to get this crease out right here. Oh yeah, it's coming out. Okay, well, it took a couple hours, but this is what we've got left. Not too bad. I don't know if how well you can see it on camera. There's some waves, some smaller dings. So now you can kind of see the little waves maybe. But actually it's not really horrible, not too bad. So now what we'll do is we'll do a skim coat of filler. We'll use some 80 grit sandpaper. We'll machine sand this down. We might do a couple little pushes from behind, maybe trying to refine it just a little bit better, and then a thin coat of filler. Make sure everything fits up okay, like the headlight. I think we're gonna be good. You know what I might do is get a dolly behind this and try and dolly out some of these small little waves before we sand this with 80 grit. We still got a little bit of a crease right here that I can probably dolly out. And then a couple high areas I want to knock down. There's a couple little low spots like here, here, and here. I'm going to do a little bit of hammer and dolly work. So you can see we got a little low here. I'm going to get a dolly behind that if I can reach it. And then I'm going to hammer. I'll put the dolly right on the center of that dent, and then I'll hammer around the edge and level that metal out. And I'll do that over this whole thing. We'll see if we can get most of this out, and then we can just put a skim coat of filler over this. Just gonna use this this slim dolly right here, body hammer. So I am gonna use this blending hammer. You could use a regular hammer. I'm going to push in the center of that dent. Some of this I'm doing on the dolly as well. It's going to stretch the metal a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so there it is. It's got some waves, wavy metal. We're going to run over this with a DA. It's got a few little imperfections. We're going to put a skim coat of filler over this, and we'll be able to block this out relatively easy. If there's any high spots, we'll tap those down. Once we get it sanded, we can see exactly what's too high and what needs to be knocked down. I'm really happy with how it turned out so far. So let's sand this with some 80 grit. Since we can't get behind this fender right here, there's a brace in there, we're gonna grind this out. I'm gonna pull some of these low spots out with the G90E, and when I pull these out, I'll be tapping down these high areas around it. Okay, here's what we got now after we finished it. So we got a little ding right there. By using a few different metal shaping techniques like glue pulling, spot welding, and the hammer and dolly, we were able to get this fender practically straight. Now all we need to do is finish this with a skim coat of filler. If you want to get some very detailed instruction on how to mix, apply, and block sand body filler, stay tuned for the next episode. Or if you can't wait, you can check out one of these videos now. Listen, I appreciate each and every one of you watching, and we will see you next time on Garage Noise.